I'm going straight for Jerusalem.
Okay, and he was picked up for throwing stones at Israelis?
A stone.
A stone. He's picked up for throwing stones at a
car.
Stone.
He picked up a stone.
A stone. And he threw it at an Israeli? A car?
He doesn't have to throw it. He just picked it up. And he just has to imitate it.
Your claim is
that was the biggest weapon. And they picked him up and they took him.
Okay. All right. And you saw an article about this or something?
Do I have to read it? Now you want me to go ahead and say that there's an article. You asked me for wherever. You asked me for the name. I gave you a name. You said what?
So
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
when did this happen?
Okay, so Suad, if you got a link to the article, post it in the chat. All right.
When did this happen, Suad?
Hold on. Okay. She's gonna post a link in the chat. You guys got the name, so you guys do your research, and we can come back to it. But there's some on the stage. Lucifer and Doc Adams. What's going on, Dr. Adams? Lucifer. Lucifer. So, Israel versus Palestine, justified or just overkill, man?
Totally justified, bro. Totally justified.
Okay,
but I'm still right. Totally justified. But I want more. We want more. We Indians want more. We want Palestine. The reason I'm calling them Palestine is because that's why I have always been calling them Palestine. Palestine and Gaza should be raised off the map. You're doing a good job. Keep doing it.
You're allowing him to talk the way he is, yes? Please, don't forget, I can speak whatever I say.
Suad, if you don't shut the fuck up, woman, I'm going to throw you back down in the kitchen. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. So when you say that, you said they need to be wiped off the map, is that what you said?
Yes. Anyone supporting terrorism, anyone supporting terrorism.
Hold on, Lucifer, relax. What do you mean by wiped off the map?
What I mean to say is that there should be no Palestine or Gaza.
So are you talking about a group of people should be murdered?
Totally. If they are harboring terrorists, they deserve to die.
We ain't doing that, bro. We ain't doing that. I'm not advocating any calls for death to Jewish people nor Palestinian people. We ain't doing that shit here. Get the fuck out of here. Doc Adams, welcome to the stage, man. How's it going, brother?
Just a call back, I don't see any mention of this Abdul Ibrahim, 10 years old, in Jerusalem. I'm going to keep looking, but I don't see it.
Okay.
But keep going.
Yeah, Doc Adams, welcome to the stage, brother. Israel versus Palestine, justified or just overkill? Oh, we can't hear you, man, if you're speaking.
Hear me now?
Doc Adams. Okay, there we go. Yep, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, it's absolutely justified. I think that, there's going to be people that are going to bellyache and gripe from other countries in Europe, from other places around the world whose tax dollars don't have a dog in this fight. They don't have a single blood relative that lives in those areas, ever been to those regions. But, they want to have the loudest to say, and those are usually the people that have no purpose, right? It's deeply disturbing at how much of a contrast there is between reasonable people that hold a certain sense of apprehension for supporting Israel and people who have committed themselves in their everyday, their every being, and quite frankly, their only existence on this app to antagonize and be belligerent to people who are from and live in this region. So, one of the things I respect about you, Sig, is we can be on opposite sides of opinion. But at the end of the day, we can walk away from the argument having respect for each other as men, understanding that we have a greater purpose beyond this bullshit, fakery, and fake outrage argument on the internet. And we both have duties, responsibilities, and a purpose outside of being here bitching and moaning towards no solutions. It's very sad. From what, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning until what? Now it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon in some other places, almost 4. How many people have actually spent time going out and doing things in the community? I know you're productive, Sig, but the rest of these people, I know Norma's productive. I know quite a few other people that are productive. But every time I come onto this app and I listen to this conversation, you have the usual suspects, such as, Saud, that likes to cut everybody off, that likes to continue to do these gaslighting maneuver tactics around her greater sense of a lack of purpose. And I'm asking you, are a lot of these people deeply reflecting on how they can better their own homes, to better the people around them as much as they show passion for bettering the circumstances of something that has nothing to fucking do with them 7,000 miles away?